Hi love, let's get into this sweat-proof makeup routine, and I'm telling you, this is about to change the game. First, it starts with skin prep, so let's jump right into the steps. First, I'm prepping my skin. That is the most important part. If you don't prep your skin also, your skin is literally going to just look terrible. So make sure you're prepping your skin and also doing your complete skincare routine. I love to dry down my products, and I'm using this little fan, and now we're gonna go in with our foundation. My foundation of choice is my Maybelline Matte Fit Me. This is my favorite foundation of all time, and personally I love a matte foundation. Matte foundation is just going to look so good in the summertime, especially if you already feel like you look really sweaty. It'll just help to kind of like make it look seamless. Now, as normal, I'm going in and blending it out. I always like to blend out my foundation with a brush, and I'm really pressing it into my skin. I'm not swiping, I'm just doing very good presses, if that makes sense. Now, using my concealer, this is a LA Girl concealer, and I'm putting it in my normal spots right under my eye and also around my face. So I like to do down my nose, under my chin, above my lip, and in between my brows as well. And the key to making your concealer look good is letting it sit and dry down. So that's another thing you have to be super intentional about, is letting everything dry in between each step. So I'm taking that same fan and just drying it down for as long as I feel is necessary, honestly. So while we let that dry down, we're gonna go into our brows. This is the Item Brow Chow pencil, and I've been obsessed with this brow pencil. I feel like it really helps my eyebrows to look really natural and defined. I'll put all the product details down below so you guys can see the exact shade that I'm using. But yeah, I'm literally obsessed with her. And it just like complements my brow shape a lot, or let's say the brow color more so. It's just so pretty. Now I'm just going to go in and take a little bit of that same concealer and put it on top of my eyelids, and then I like to use a little bit shade that is closer to my skin complexion and just carve out under my brows closer to the arches and a little bit on the front. I'm not carving out the top because I want this makeup to look as pretty and as seamless as possible. So when that dries down just a bit, I don't really let that dry down for too long. I like to press that in and blend it out on my brow, under my eye, on my eyelid, and that's really just going to be the base for my eyeshadow that I'm going to do. And my base is always going to just be a little bit of the contour color that I like to use. After blending that out with a brush, I like to use my beauty blender, and I'm just blending that out all over the lid. I feel like that's such a tongue twister. I'm like, why can I say that? And then I'm going in with my powder puff, and then I'm just pressing in the Maybelline Matte Press Powder all over my lid. This is in the shade 330, and then we're gonna finally go in and blend out our under eyes. This is literally my favorite step. I know you can't tell, but I'm obsessed with this part, for real. Okay, so we're just blending that out with the tiniest brush. This is a brush from Morphe. Most of my brushes are from Morphe and Real Techniques, and then my beauty sponges are from Beauty Bakery, if you guys wanted to know. I love the Beauty Bakery beauty sponges. So now we're gonna blend, and I like to keep the concealer in the same area that I placed it. I don't like to drag it out too much, and like I said, everything is just going to be a very slight motion. You don't want to swipe like when you were blending out, because that just is going to completely defeat the purpose of what you're supposed to do. Also, make sure that your beauty blender is damp. That's very important. And I'm just also taking my time with my nose. Everything is really a big repeated step, so make sure you're just focusing, taking your time, because you want your makeup to turn out as pretty as possible. Now we are going in with this Giorgio Armani blush. I love this blush. I think it's technically called a cheek tint. She's so pretty, and I feel like this just makes me feel like the girliest girl ever, especially the color. It's kind of like a peachy, pinky vibe. She's stunning, for real. So I'm pressing that in, and I typically like to go in with a generous amount because, like I said, it's more so a cheek tint rather than a super pigmented blush. So just keep that in mind if you are looking for something like this. I think it's just very pretty for the girls that love a soft glam, something just like very subtle and chic. We love her. And she even looks good with no makeup on. I tried it out the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this. So now taking my damp beauty blender, I'm just going in and buffing this out all around the edges of my cheeks, I don't like to go right on top of the product, but I just like to marry it into the skin and marry it all around the product. Now we're taking the other side and just blending out under our eyes just a bit more in between our forehead. And now just going in with a powder puff and just pressing that same product in. Oh, I'm also adding on my Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I'll add the color down below in the description box. Be sure to also follow my Instagram, you guys, because I posted about this as well. But yeah, we're just taking this and pressing it all in around our forehead and anywhere that we have our loose powder. Now, this is my e.l.f. setting spray, and I'm spritzing this down. This is a critical step in making sure your makeup is going to last all day, and marrying the products together and it's gonna look so good is making sure to go in with your setting powders in between steps and then drying it down fully. Now, before I'm even going in with my bronzer, I made sure that that was all dried and laid into my skin. So I would say that's like about a 2-minute step. And then going in and just carving out my face as I do. I've switched to a smaller brush for adding my bronzer, and I feel like I've noticed a very big difference. It doesn't feel like my bronzer is just all over the place, just in the more intentional areas that I like it. And so it's definitely a better transition from, I'd say, using a bigger brush for me personally. Okay, we're going in with that same color and just taking it and putting it on our lids as a bronzer and just kind of like a little bit of eyeshadow, and I love this step. Okay, taking a different powder puff, and I'm just taking a little bit of loose setting powder and setting under my eyes a little bit more. And this is a really important step because this is kind of what helps me brighten up my under eyes just a bit. I love a loose setting powder. This one isn't translucent. It's actually a shade in, I think it's called medium deep pink, and I'll leave it in the description box as well. Now I'm going in with my Beauty Bakery translucent setting powder in the shade Oat, and I'm just going to press this in other areas, still under the eye, on the sides, hollows of my cheeks, and down my nose and in between my brows just a bit. Now that we have that on, I like to go in with my blush. This is my NYX blush, and I'm just going to add it in the same exact placement that I put my other liquid blush from Giorgio Armani, and we're just going to do light little tapping motions. And this one is also, I'd say, very complementary to the other color, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it, not too much, but she's so pretty. Now we're going to kind of blend out that under eye powder, and I'm just using my setting spray, and that's kind of what's gonna take it away. And we're drying her down. You saw how that literally went from like kind of soaking to dried down. And now I'm just gonna get into my eyeshadow routine. I've been loving a really pretty soft wing, and then also going in with my mascara. Now I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix Plus, and I'm just brushing away all of the excess powder that's on my skin, and this is gonna marry all the products together. Now I'm going in a little bit more to define my brow because we are obsessed with bronze over here. If you didn't know, it's a glowy girl summer, and I feel like adding as much bronze as possible really just does the trick. Now we're going in with our Josh Rosebrook hydrating spray and just spraying that down, letting that dry down. And at this point you can add on any other setting sprays, because keeping the setting spray and also adding your holding spray is going to make your makeup last all day long. I'm not kidding you. And I like to press in just a little bit more powder, anything that's really just left on this powder puff, nothing extra at all, to just kind of complete the look. And there you have it. Have a happy, sweat-free makeup look all day in the summertime. I hope this really works for you girls, and I will see you soon. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Bye.